Okay, this is the review for our Chapter 2 quiz. Let's see how you did on it. Okay, the first part, we're going to write each fraction or mixed number as a decimal. So one of two things, you can multiply to get a place value number, or you can divide. I'm going to multiply to get a place value number. So we have 1/8. To change 8 to 1,000, I'm going to multiply by 125. I get 125 on top. And 8 times 125 is 1,000. So the 5 needs to be in the thousandths place, so 0.125. Okay, this next one, since there's a whole number, the fraction, there's going to be a whole number, and the decimal. So I wrote it up there. I'm going to cross that guy out. 25 times 4 is 100. 3 times 4 is 12. So 3.12 is our decimal, because this means it needs to be in the hundredths place, and the 2 is in the hundredths place. We're going to write each decimal as a fraction or mixed number in simplest form. So that 5 right there, that's in the hundredths place. So we're going to do 35 over 100. And now we have to do the simplest form. I'm going to divide by 5. 35 divided by 5 is 7. And 100 divided by 5 is 20. This next one, the 5, is in the thousandths place. So 225 divided by 1,000. I'm going to divide it by 25. 1,000 divided by 25 is 40. And 225 divided by 25 is 9. Our next one, we're going to have, I know it's going to be a mixed number because there is a whole number in it. So we're going to bring our whole number out to the side. The 4 is in the hundredth spot, so 4 over 100. We're going to simplify by 4. So we get 7 and 1/25. The average body temperature is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to write 98.6 as a mixed number in simplest form. So our whole number is 98. Then we have 0.6, so 6/10. They're both even. We're going to simplify by 2, and we get 3/5. Remember to put your 98 in front of it. We're going to write each percent as a decimal. This is a whole number. You're going to put the decimal at the end, and you're going to go left. 1, 2, so 0.22. There's already a decimal here, so we don't have to put one in. We go 1, 2. That space right there has a 0. So we get 0.005. Now we're going to go the opposite. So instead of going left 2 times, we're going to go right 2 times. 1, 2, we get 25%. We go 1, 2, we get 86.7%. We're going to write each percent as a fraction in simplest form. So not right now, we have 13.5. A half would be 13.5%. We're going to go 1, 2 to get rid of that. So I have 135. The 5 is now in the thousandth spot. So 135 over 1,000. I need to simplify it. I'm going to simplify by 5. So 1,000 divided by 5 is 200. And 135 divided by 5 is 27. So that is your answer. Okay, this one's a lot easier to do. 49%. Remember, percents are out of 100. So we're going to write 49 over 100. And that's your answer because it cannot be simplified. We're going to write each fraction as a percent. Remember, like I just said, percents are 100. So we need to multiply the bottom number to get 100. So 20 times 5 is 100. 8 times 5 is 40. So that is 40%. To make 5 be 100, we're going to multiply it by 20. 4 times 20 is 80. 5 times 20 is 100. So we get 80%. Because percents are out of 100. Write each percent as a decimal and as a mixed number or fraction in simplest form. So I'm going to write D for decimal, F for fraction for both of these. That means these ones are worth 2 points apiece. There's not a decimal, so I have to put it in. I go 1, 2, and I get a whole number of 5. When you get a whole number, that's your answer for both blanks. Okay, the decimal's already there. I need to move it 2 times to the left. So 1, 2. In this blank, I'm going to write a 0. So our answer is 0.004. And our fraction, our 4 is in the thousandths place. So 4 over 1,000. I'm going to simplify by 4. I get 1 over 250. If you can't do that in your head, go to the side of your paper and do 1,000 divided by 4. If you need to start by 2, that is fine. And the last thing we're going to do, we're going to write each decimal as a percent. So the decimal is already there. I'm going to go 1, 2. In that blank, you're going to write a 0. So we have 850%. And then the decimal's there. I go 1, 2. It's between the 7 and the 8, so 7.8%. And your quiz is going to look very similar to this.